I am very, very excited because I have not had an opportunity to present this in about a year. Is the last time that I think I saw this. We never do it at this time of year in the summertime, so we're excited. What you've got here is you've got natural ingredients in this product, and then you've got the preservative being that wonderful Tortuga rum. And the longer that it sits inside there, the better that it gets. It is absolutely delicious. It's vacuum packed for freshness. It's all hand glazed. They're fresh baked in the Caribbean. They are amazing. And then there's the rum. Before we talk about it, before Monique comes out, I just want to give you an idea of what our choices are today, and then we'll go through them all over again. But you can choose from 2 of the original Tortuga cakes, and then you have your option of getting 1 of the golden Tortuga cakes, and you can get the chocolate. We also have it available in the coconut. We've got the Blue Mountain coffee. Where do we talk about that? We've got key lime in addition to that, and then we've got, as I said, I wanted to remind you, we also have that Jamaican Mountain coffee cake. That comes along with it as well. 42 5-star reviews on hsn.com, and we have got the daughter of the founder of the company, Monique Simmons is here. It's so good to see you.
Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Wonderful.
Too.
You know,
thank you.
We don't get to work together very often, and you never do a show in the summertime.
I know. We're so happy to be here and bring Tortuga rum cake to you all for the summer, because sometimes we don't get to come down to the Caribbean.
Right.
Usually like to come to the Caribbean in the winter when it's nice and cool and not too hot.
Right.
But it's still nice there. Come on down to the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Barbados, anytime.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy to be here.
Well, we are happier. We're so happy you're here. In fact, my producer and I, Jared, were just hounding her. We're like, oh my gosh, where's those cakes? Where's those cakes? What I love about them is when you get them home, you don't have to eat them right away. You can, if you want to put one away, because they actually, just like a fine liqueur, they get better and better.
You mentioned it. Rum is a natural preservative. So what ends up happening, and we spoke about it earlier. Yeah. The longer it stays, actually, the better it gets. It's like wine. It's just getting better with age.
It's so
but
yummy.
Of course, we want to eat them.
Yes.
And there's so many occasions coming up. Reason to buy. Father's Day. It's the end of the school year, and we have people that we should, thank for all of the things that they've done for their children. We also have caregivers who always look after our family. Yeah. And what a wonderful gift to give them, something different. This is not your regular cake. This is something different. It's unique. People, when they think about rum cake, they may think, oh, sure, I remember my mother baking a rum cake. And so they have this memory of a rum cake. But Tortuga is known for rum cake, and that's what we do well. And I want to talk to you about our flavors. Sure. Because as you mentioned, we have our original golden walnuts, which is our #1 seller. That's the flavor we started this business with. This is a family recipe, guy. This recipe has been passed down from generation to generation, and it's still made the same way it was made years and years ago. And so we have the original golden with walnuts, which is right here. And I have a slice here for you if you'd like to try.
I would love. I'm going to just take my hands.
Yeah, look at the moisture, because we make this with real walnuts. We make it with real butter. Now, that's the rum on the outside there, guy, that you can see. Just look at that moisture. Oh my gosh. It's just delicious. Biting into that is such a surprise. It's like nothing you've ever expected before. And so you have the 2 original, which is the most popular that you can buy.
I haven't had this in so long. I haven't had it in so long.
No, guy, remember, it's morning time. You got to try the Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee.
I told her, I said, anything you put in my hand, I will eat. This is so good.
So you've had your bacon. Now you're going to have your coffee cake.
I need my sweet.
Okay. So let's try that. That's our Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee rum cake. And what's wonderful about this, guy, is that
which one's this one?
This is the Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee rum cake. Now this is made with 100% Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee.
Can you come in really close, Carl?
We have brought the 2 best products from the Caribbean to you: Tortuga rum cake and Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee. And so you're going to get 1 original golden with the walnuts, and you're also going to get the Jamaica Blue Mountain if that's what you'd like. Then look at our chocolate. I mean, this is unbelievable. Of course, Olga did such a good job. She actually decorated this with just a little powdered sugar. And this just goes to show you how easy it is just to decorate a Tortuga rum cake. You really don't need much. Now, my favorite way, and my daughter Jada's favorite way, is to warm it in the microwave for about 10 minutes. Sorry, 10 seconds. no, not 10 minutes. We don't want to cook it again.
Right.
But 10 seconds and serve it a la mode with some vanilla ice cream. It's
so good.
heavenly.
And you don't need a big, I mean, you can have as big a piece as you want, but because it's so packed with flavor and it's very dense, it's very rich.
Yes.
You can cut it up into slices. And if you look at what we've got down here and what Monique did, these are each one cake as they're displayed.
And so that's 18 slices, guys.
18 slices per cake. So when you look at $27.95, I mean, that price is ridiculous. It's normally $39.95. And it's a huge customer pick at that price. 42 5-star reviews. We never do it in summertime. And we only brought in 2,400. That's all that we have. But remember, we have different configurations. I'll let you continue because I know so far we've talked about the Jamaican Blue Mountain.
Yes. And
the original
the
golden
chocolate.
walnut.
As you can see, look at how wonderful.
I gotta have some chocolate.
Well, you take that one.
I'll take this piece.
But look at this.
Yeah.
As I said, Olga just put powdered sugar around it. So you don't really need a lot. You don't have to do a lot, I should say, when you're, serving this.
You know what's funny with your Tortuga? It's hard for me to pick a favorite because each one is so unique. Because you're adding rum to the flavor profile that's in there.
And the balance of that flavor is maintained.
That's what it is.
That's it.
And you know what else I love about your cake is that it's not rummy.
Yes. It's not too rummy.
It's not rummy like where you taste it and you're like, oh.
We do get some comments, when people come visit the islands and they'll say, I'm not really a fan of something that has too much rum. But this just has the perfect balance. So let's get back to the assortment that you can try, okay?
Yeah.
And again, remember, it's Father's Day coming up, and it's wonderful because you can also keep this in your pantry, and you don't have to worry about it spoiling.
No.
So whereas you might go to the grocery store and you might buy a cake that you have to worry about because, it has a shelf life of maybe a week, or you have to put it in the fridge. You don't have to worry about that with Tortuga, okay? Keep it in the pantry.
No
keep it for that, somebody
easy.
Popped in.
Yeah.
Let's just have a Tortuga rum cake, slice
Very
it up.
special. Or if one of your lady friends comes over and you want to have something with coffee.
Absolutely.
It's the perfect amount and it's the perfect bit of sweetness.
And Guy, what about gifts? I just said, we talked about Father's Day, but what about people who look after our parents, our family?
Yeah.
Someone might be sick. What about just taking something like this to all the people who have looked after your relative, the person you care for? This is just such a wonderful surprise. And I can guarantee you'll probably hear that person say, oh my goodness, I remember when I was in the Caribbean. I went to the Bahamas. I went to Barbados. I went to Cayman.
And this is what you found.
And this is what they found.
Let me remind everybody too, Monique, quickly, you are getting 2 cakes. I know it's a little confusing up there because it's choice of flavor, rum cake, but you are getting 2 different cakes. You just have to come up with whatever combination you want.
Yes, whatever flavor you like. So we have the key lime, and then you will get the original. You have the coconut, and you will get the original. Remember, the original is our #1 flavor. That is the flavor that we founded the business on, and we listen to you. You've given us your comments. You've shared with us that key lime is a flavor that you love. And by the way, I just really need to say thank you all for your wonderful reviews, because we have received some wonderful reviews from the customers at HSN. They are just expressing how much they really love Tortuga, and that's why we're back.
What could you possibly, honestly, what could you possibly say wrong about these?
Nothing.
There's nothing. Like, if I saw somebody and they gave a bad review, I'd be like, that person's insane. I'm sorry. There is nothing not to love about this.
Nothing.
It's moist. It melts in your mouth. It has the real flavors of the islands. It's got the real flavor of the island rum. It's the perfect amount.
And
you get 2 cakes for one price.
At this price,
we've never done it.
Never.
I've had this a couple times, and I've never seen it.
Never during the summer. We have never done this, and we are bringing the Caribbean to you.
And they did it on FlexPay too.
Oh, wow.
$13.98.
So again, two originals. If you love the original Tortuga rum cake, you can get 2 of those, because we know that you love those, so you can get 2 original. Or you can get 1 original and a coffee.
Yeah.
1 original and a key lime. Then we come over here, we have 1 original and the banana. By the way, this is also as a customer pick. It sold out the last time I was here. Banana rum cake, lovely. We make it with nice Jamaican bananas. It's delicious.
Look at the coconut.
And then you have the coconut and the original. Again, those are delicious, made with delicious Caribbean coconut. And of course, our decadent chocolate. 1 chocolate rum cake and the original golden with walnuts.
All right, is this the coconut over here?
That is the coconut. Would you like to slice?
Olga, can I steal a piece of the coconut?
Yes,
Can I steal? I know you got it all displayed, but I have to try it. It was my father's favorite thing of all time. He loved coconut, so I have to, in honor of him, I have to try some coconut. I've never had the coconut before.
Of course, and
Oh my gosh. All right.
Isn't that great?
That's like my favorite. You know why? That now I have just been transported to the islands.
Exactly.
I taste like I'm having a frozen drink.
You're going to get that at your home. You're going to be transported direct to the Caribbean. As soon as it arrives, you probably won't give it away as a gift because you want to open it right away and just get right into it. But you know, look at how easy also, and look how many slices. This cake, 16 ounces, gives you 18 slices, and these are good portioned sized slices.
Oh my God.
So it's not like we're being a bit, you know, small on the slices when we're serving them to friends or family, or even giving it to a group of people at an office or at a hospital. Yeah. You know, a group.
Now this has been your family business for a long time, right?
Yes, we've been in the business for almost 32 years.
Wow.
And my father founded the business, and my stepmother. Again, it was a family recipe. And you know what, Guy? This so close. I'm so near and dear to this because I was in the kitchen and I was helping my parents bake these rum cakes. And I'm really proud to be here. I'm proud of our company. I'm proud of our customers who are continuously loyal to us and remind us of how important they are. And we really care about you. So thank you.
I love when you come because honestly, because you are such a wonderful person. You're so great to have as a guest. But I'll also tell you that I'm always so proud when we sell these. I'm always so proud to sell them because, as we said, they're customer picked. But I know when you get these home, you're going to flip. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's an amazing product. Not only that, it's a unique product.
Yes. And Guy, they are baked freshly in the Caribbean still. We still make it the same way we've made it from many, many years ago.
Glaze them by hand.
Yes. A matter of fact, we have some B-roll. I'll have to get that out for our next show at 9 o'clock. But you'll see where they glaze it. We're not, you know, we use a good portion, but it has still maintained that balance of the rum and the flavor, which is what's unique. That's what Tortuga does best. We make sure that it's not too rummy. It's just the right flavor.
All right, listen, you can get this in time for Father's Day if you want to buy a whole bunch of these. 4th of July, it's ideal. I love, too, because you've got the perfect size cake, so if you've got 6, 8, 10 people and just everybody wants a little taste, it's perfect. It's not messy like regular cakes are.
And it's a nice surprise, you know. You say, I have something special for you for dessert.
A little rum kicker.
Rum cake.
I know, it's so dangerous.
And then and it's a conversation piece because you've now transported that person to the Caribbean.
All right. We wanted to remind you, too, that we also have the...